The night that changed everything. Anna and Max had been together for 5 years, and everyone who knew them believed they were meant for each other. Their love story was the kind people envied, filled with laughter, support, and an unspoken understanding that only truly connected souls share. They met in college, built a life together, and now, finally, they were about to get married. Max was the perfect fiancé. He was reliable, kind, and deeply in love with Anna. He remembered all the little things, how she liked her coffee in the morning, the way she absent-mindedly twirled her hair when she was thinking, and how she needed extra blankets at night even in the summer. He made her feel safe, cherished, and completely loved. Their wedding was set for late September, an elegant countryside ceremony with close friends and family. Everything had been planned meticulously: the dress, the flowers, the venue. Anna had dreamed of this day since she was a little girl, and now it was just a few weeks away. But sometimes, life takes unexpected turns. The bachelorette trip. A month before the wedding, Anna's best friends planned a weekend getaway to another city for her bachelorette party. It was supposed to be a simple celebration: shopping, wine, spa treatments, and one wild night out at an upscale nightclub. That night, dressed in her best outfit, Anna walked into the club feeling on top of the world. The music was intoxicating, the atmosphere electric. Drinks kept coming, laughter echoed through their booth, and for the first time in months, Anna let go of all the stress of wedding planning. And then, she saw him. Dennis, her ex. It had been years since she last saw him, but seeing him again brought back a flood of memories. Dennis was the opposite of Max: reckless, unpredictable, and passionate in a way that had once made her feel alive. Their relationship had been intense but short-lived, burning out as quickly as it had ignited. He was the kind of man who could make her heart race with just a look, but he had never been the kind of man who could make her feel safe. Still, in that moment, in that atmosphere, something in her shifted. He smiled at her, and before she knew it, they were talking, reminiscing, laughing. One drink turned into two, two turned into five. She knew she should walk away. She knew she had a fiancé waiting for her at home, but the alcohol blurred her judgment, and the thrill of the past clouded her reason. So when Dennis leaned in and whispered, "Come with me," she didn't resist. The morning after, Anna woke up in a hotel room with a pounding headache and a sinking feeling in her stomach. The events of the night before crashed over her like a tidal wave. Dennis's hands on her body, his lips on hers, the feeling of complete abandonment in a moment of weakness. She sat up in bed, barely able to breathe. What have I done? Dennis was still asleep beside her. The sight of him made her sick. This wasn't a romantic reunion. This wasn't fate. It was a mistake. A terrible, irreversible mistake. She gathered her things and left the room as quickly as she could, her heart pounding in her chest. Back at the hotel with her friends, she locked herself in the bathroom, staring at her reflection in the mirror. Tears welled in her eyes. You love Max. You're marrying Max. You can never, ever tell him about this. And so she didn't. She returned home, pretending that nothing had happened. She put on her engagement ring, kissed Max like she always did, and continued planning their wedding as if she hadn't just shattered the trust between them. The truth comes out. For weeks, Anna carried the secret inside her, hoping it would fade into nothing. But secrets have a way of surfacing, no matter how deeply you try to bury them. 1 week before the wedding, Max was using Anna's phone to check something when a notification popped up. A message from an unknown number. I thought you might change your mind about getting married after that night. Max froze. He read the message again, and again. His stomach twisted. He wasn't the jealous type. He trusted Anna completely. But something about this message felt off. His hands trembled as he clicked on the conversation. He scrolled up. There were no previous messages, just this one. Still, his gut told him something was wrong. When Anna walked into the room, she instantly knew something had happened. The look on Max's face, the way his expression had darkened, The way his shoulders were stiff sent a wave of fear crashing through her. "Who is Dennis?" Max asked, his voice calm. Too calm. Anna's blood ran cold. "He knows." He's no one," she stammered, but the lie barely made it past her lips. Max handed her the phone, pointing at the message. "Then explain this." Anna's heart pounded. She could lie. She could make up a story. She could deny. But Max knew her too well, and he already knew the truth. Tears filled her eyes. "Max, But she